Hello, the internet! It is Saturday, the 2nd of March, 2024, and welcome back to the channel. You know how I've been live streaming for quite a while now here on YouTube and on another bunch of platforms. I've been live streaming all over the shop. You guys have seen me on DLive. You've seen me try new startups like Glimish and what was the other one? Live Space Now, Spos Dreams, something, Shalamda Ding Dong. There's always these new platforms and they're dedicated to live streaming, whereas YouTube seems to be kind of a little behind in that game. Now you can live stream on YouTube. Hey, I'm there right now. If you like me live streaming on YouTube, smash that like button, share the stream out and do all the things. We're on YouTube, but I am obviously streaming all over the place. You need to try Clapper. There's a new site, Charlotte, is it called Clapper? I got the Clapper, is that how it works? So what I wanted to do today, I'll address the chat too in a moment, but ignoring the absolute banger of a video I just dropped on YouTube, which is my lightning strike video, as much as that's going to be hard not to talk about right now, that's not what we're here for. We can certainly talk about that at the end of the stream if you want. By the way, I've got to fire up this air conditioning, even though it's not hot in here. It gets hot as soon as the heat from the screen starts firing up. I'm going to open up or close my window if I'm going to fire up the AC. Just give me a second to shut this up. No point having the AC on if you've got a freaking window open. So what I wanted to do today was to try to look at YouTube as I would look at a live streaming platform. So go to the homepage, scrub through some streamers, have a little look who's around, who's doing what in terms of live content. Now, I always said that live streams is where this thing goes, right? Doing stuff live is where the internet naturally progresses to. We've all seen it with TikTok lives and Instagram lives and even Facebook lives. I'm on Facebook right now. Of course, I see 0 viewers over there. It's funny, you post a link on Facebook, like if you post a YouTube link on Facebook, it gets dinged as hard as you could. But if you post a post with an image, it'll go to everybody. And then in the image, you'll put the first description will be the link to the YouTube video or whatever it is. And that's how you'll get around that stupid algorithm. So I wanted to sort of look specifically at what YouTube is doing. I want to die here. I want to look at what YouTube is doing wrong or differently and therefore wrong, because aside from a bunch of bigger creators, we don't see people coming in. By the way, that love heart is a new thing. Where's my chat? I like that. That's a good thing. I like the love hearts and the little celebrations. That's cool. Thank you, whoever's doing that. That's engagement. I like that. But I want to look deeper into what YouTube is missing, right? What are they missing that stops people from talking about streaming on YouTube exclusively? Aside from the big named contract streamers, right? There's big names out there doing it. But for all intents and purposes, for all camping and intensive fires and lightning strikes, newer streamers aren't going, yeah, I'm going to go live streaming on YouTube. They're going to Kick or even Livespace. They're going to DLive. They're not going to YouTube, right? And why? So with that in mind, let me say hello to the chat. Charlotte, good morning. How you doing? I'm okay. Hope you're well. I'm good. Charged. Yes. Smash that like button, folks. I bet, wowee, that was wild. She's referring to my my fire lightning strike video that went live this morning. Perchki's in the house, yo skis. And look at those little, so that's all engagement when that stuff flies up. I love that. I love that. That's what YouTube needs, right? It needs more engaging stuff. Like you can't trigger alerts unless it's through Streamlabs. But you can't do, like, say on Kick, you can do exclamation fart. I just farted comes up, or it brings up gangbang or whatever it is. You can't do that on YouTube. They have, they lack in that. They're the biggest platform, but they lack in the most simplest things that streamers are using. Streamers are using these features everywhere to build up their audience and build engagement. And YouTube's just sitting back going, we could do that, but we won't. So with that in mind, let's go across to here. This is Firefox. I want to do this two ways. I want to do it as a non-signed in account. So using a browser that I don't usually stream from, or that I only stream from, sorry, not that I'm. So this, if I go to youtube.com here, this will just be like a regulation viewer. But if I do it in the Brave Trouser browser, it'll come up as my account and we'll be able to see from a creator's perspective. So let's do it both ways. So if you go to youtube.com, it lands you here. Now I'll obviously scroll in on this machine. Hashtag madman gangbang. Charlotte, she wants that happening. She wants the gangbang essentially. Shit. So let's zoom in just for the sake so that you guys can see it. I guess we don't want to disappear the sidebar, but so that's zoomed in enough to see. So what do you see here? You don't see anything live. It's just video after video, and then shorts. You don't see live content, right? Like what? Why? Like paradoxically, comparatively, if I went to, what's the biggest live streaming platform right now? Kick.com. Go to kick.com and instantly all of these featured content are live streams. So what's the difference here? The difference is you can click on any of these people. I'll probably click on this lovely lady here because she's got my attention. We'll give her a bit of volume up in the guts here.
Okay, listen, if you eat like there's like mushroom, like psychedelic mushroom chocolate bars, and if you have like a square, it's supposed to be a microdose, but it's like way too much. I want something that's like a very, very, very microdose that you like barely feel it, but not the type you like barely feel
Just change the resolution.
But not the type you get at like the grocery store that's like a health supplement.
So she's going off about mushrooms, but the thing is she's live, and we could, if we wanted to, we could engage with her in her chat. And if she's a good streamer, she'd chat back and talk directly to you, which is something you don't get over on the Tubes of You. You just get video after video, which is fine if it's 2004. We've now got the not 2004, 2014. Well, it would be right in 2004. We now have the ability to live stream. Everybody can live stream. So why isn't YouTube honing in on this and at least exploring this concept? Now, what I found is if you go up to the top bar here and scroll across, there is a tab here called Live. So if you click that, so when you come to YouTube, it defaults all the way over, and arguably it's because we've zoomed in, but it's off screen right now, but the tabs look like this: gaming, ghost towns, music. And by the way, I'm not signed in here, so these are just videos it thinks I might like. I never sign in on Firefox. That's the app we're using right now, or the browser. I never sign in on Firefox, but it's thinking that we're looking for gaming content, ghost town, music, cameras, Top Gear, gold mining, drones, wilderness, surf film, test drives, podcasts, Apple, video editing software, ships, metal detectors, and then there's a button for live. So what happens if you click that? Well, you would think it would filter to all the live streaming that's happening on YouTube. But look, it's just brought up one single live stream. Now, to compare that to something which will throw you right off, if you open up another browser, in this case, another tab in the same browser, and if you go to youtube.com, but then you go /Rooney and type the word live, check what happens. Bam. You go to this weird YouTube live page, which I would have thought that is related, or that should be displayed here on the homepage somewhere for you. And Pertsky, those topics is using your cookies. Yes, it's definitely using cached cookies, but again, I don't use Firefox. I only use Firefox. Well, we watch videos on Kick using Firefox. That's okay. Sure. Yeah, I'll get you. By the way, look, Atri, one of my favorite podcasts in the world. Actually, the only podcast I watch on the regular. But this feature of going, and it changes it from youtube.com to channel, and this URL at the top is just all kinds of gobbledygook. But if you take all that crap out and just punch the word live in, it'll bring you back to here again. It's almost like it's got a channel called live. Is that what we're believing here? This is because it has the word channel in the URL. I don't know if you can see that, but it has the word channel. It defaults to the HTTPS. youtube.com/channel, and then a whole bunch of gobbledygook. Does that mean that what we're looking at here is a YouTube channel called Live? And then if you click show more, it just grabs random YouTube live feeds? Is that what I'm supposed to believe here? Live Now News, the ABC News is live. Live Now Gaming, Live Now Sports, show more. I mean, if this is the case, if this is what we're seeing, if this is a channel called YouTube Live and it propagates with just an assortment of YouTube live content, that's kind of strange, right? That's like going to kick.com and going to find a channel called Kick. What did we just see there? I don't know if we saw that or not. That's like going here and saying kick.com/kick. Or it'd be more like going kick.com/live. There's probably a channel called this, right? Someone got it. Someone got the channel called Live. 78 followers. Live is offline. So that's what I'm saying. That's what the equivalent would be. Now, to counteract that measure, let's open up the Brave Trouser browser. So this is Brave. Now, if I go to YouTube, and by the way, I'm signed in here. So you're about to see, thank you for the love hearts, by the way. You're about to see my YouTube channel from a content creator's perspective, or what YouTube feeds me as a content creator. Go to youtube.com, and I won't put my URL in the back, but I'll just go to youtube.com, and let's just bring up the actual. Now we'll scroll in here. So we'll go in 4x. We just don't want to lose that sidebar, do we? Okay. We don't want to lose that sidebar. We'll just go down one more. Too big? Okay, four thumbnails across. So what we can see here is a curated look at the content that I look at. Okay, Voidzilla, Coffeezilla, Maddie All In, Hex Therapy Live, Penguins, Moist Critical, Philip DeFranco. These are just videos I guess I've been watching. I've watched a bit of Metallica stuff when I was away in Adelaide. Coffeezilla again, some Hex content. I don't watch any shorts, but I guess these are just like fed to me. And you got my subscriptions on the sidebar here. I don't really subscribe to many channels, but some of them are pretty odd. Actually, I could probably delete some of these. But the point of this is, again, there's no live content here. There is the live menu, which you could then tap into. Yo, Dougski, how you doing, man? Good to see you, Doug. Let me just try that. Let's tap this live feature or this live tab and see if it brings in. See, in my mind, if I hit live here, it should filter all of my subscriptions, which there aren't many of. I guess there's only like 12 or so there. It should filter these subscriptions for anybody who's live right now, which looks like a big fat 0. Let's see. It doesn't. Instead, it goes to random live channels. Now we're looking more like what kick.com, and let's do that as a verification. Let's go to kick.com. Now we are signed in here, so this will bring up my profile. And you can see right now, well, if I go to my profile just to verify that we are live on Kick, aren't we? We should be. Yeah, there we are. And I see Luke's over there on chat, and Net TV as well. Yeah, cool. Come on over to YouTube, folks. But so for ignoring my stream, because I just wanted to verify that we were there. So when I come in here, I get the same kind of thing, except these featured streams are curated by Kick, whereas this curation by YouTube just seems quite random. We can check that by hitting Command R for refresh and just see. So we go back to the live menu. Oh no, it's the same ones over again. Huh. Okay. I thought that would change. By the way, what the hell is this? This channel's live. This channel's live with 2 different feeds? Phobos Planet. How can you have 2 live streams at the same time? What the hell? 1, 2. Cozy Fireplace. I've done a few of these myself. This guy definitely viewbots though. Phobos Planet started streaming 8 hours ago. Has another one. Started streaming 49 minutes ago. How can you have 2? What was that noise, by the way? It's two different fireplaces, but how can you have two live streams on the same channel? Can you do that? I guess you can. Two live streams. Is that a new thing? More than one live stream YouTube. I didn't know you could do this, folks. I guess you can on YouTube. You need, but how would you do that? You'd have to go through two separate stream keys. I guess I just answered my question. Can you do multiple streams at once? Me and a friend share our channel. We both want to go live. Schedules conflict. Yes, you just need to use separate events with separate stream keys. Yeah, okay. I mean, okay. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. Phobos Planets, I'll give you a little like there, dude, for that. I'll give him a little like skins because I'm signed in here. I'll give him a like on both of them. Why not, you little beauty? I gave him 2 likes. Let's get out of there. So there you go. So that's YouTube, but that's the live tab. Now I want to check. Is she topless? No, it's not. Streamer versus normal jobs, incels and more. Okay, I thought she was topless. Misleading. Let's just check this youtube.com/live. I want to see what that does if you're signed in. youtube.com/live. Where does this go to when you're signed in? Okay, so it looks kind of the same as what we went to before. That'd be interesting. 2 different viewers would be good if you're on the road and about. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, now you got me thinking, Doug. I don't know how I could implement that into my workflow, but that's an interesting idea. Just because I love the podcast, let's just have a look at H3H3.
Maybe it came out at midnight last night.
That must have been a huge scandal. People must be so upset.
I don't know what they're talking about, but I freaking love these guys. Great stream. Great podcast. Probably the best on YouTube for sure. So that's aside from the point, but I did want to just check this. So I am understanding correctly. The /live is a channel on YouTube that curates content that's live, and it does it willy-nilly based upon whatever it wants. Now it happens to put H3H3 up top because I guess they've got the most viewers, 35k. Then there's this stream Wallace Freerunner with 103k. That's not correct. Okay, I'm wrong. I'm already wrong. H3H3 has 35,000. This stream has 103,000. 16,000 for Coffee Relaxing Jazz. 11,000 for Fox 9 Minneapolis St. Paul. 14,000 for Nerdotic. 149,000 for Dr. Disrespect. I guess we've got to check what he's doing, right? The biggest name in the game. Let's see what he's up to. Is he going to ding me for this content, though? It's been live for 5 hours. Okay. I better be careful with this music. Don't want to... Is this his opening sequence, or is he be right back? I guess he's got a 4-minute countdown. He must be right back. So what we're seeing here, irregardless of the idea of a channel that is the live content. Now, that's probably the wrong approach from YouTube, but we are getting into that territory we get into on kick.com and we used to on DLive, where we start finding content and engaging with it and looking at it and jumping in. That's what I've always found lacking on YouTube. There wasn't the ability to, or there isn't the, what's the word where it's like, the ecosystem. There wasn't the ecosystem where you just go live and then you'd go to the homepage and see who else is live and see, you could have like, you know, like we met streamers like Lee's and whatever, and we'd drop in their chat and then, you know, she'd talk back and we'd engage and it brings people together. Now, arguably YouTube's too big for that, right? It's so big that it's, I do love these love hearts. I see them out of the corner of my eye. I love that feature. Is it not working on my thing though? Yeah, no, there it is. Yeah, that's cool. I love that. Let me see what you guys are saying. You can and you're not new. For example, if you go to the Federal Court of Australia when it's sitting, you have tons of courts online at once. Of course, Perdsky. Yeah. Dugsky, that'd be 2 different views. That'd be good on the road and about. Charlotte, in my humble opinion, TikTok is taking over the major platforms. Interesting. Perdsky, I'll never sign up to TikTok. Charlotte, I'm addicted to watching TikTok. Did you see my latest TikTok? I put my lightning strike video on TikTok. Can someone go and check that? I was told by Claudia, once you post a TikTok, that's too bright. Once you post a TikTok, you should sign out of TikTok and not touch the app for apparently you get more views, trips up the algorithm. So I've posted my lightning strike video and then I swished that TikTok out of there and I haven't gone back in there. Can someone go in and just verify how many views that's got? Because that should be a virality hit, right? If it's not, Creaky, can you let me know what I've done wrong with that video? I would like to know. You're the viral expert. Shit. That thing writes itself, doesn't it? I've now got a video that should be a viral hit. You know why it might not go viral? I guess I didn't read Creaky's book. Somebody bought it though. Who bought it? Was it Danny that bought it? It wasn't. Hendrik's not here. It's too early in the morning. Who bought Creaky's book? Somebody. Jay Boston probably bought it. So what I'm getting at, and I see Dr. Disrespect has got 2 minutes. I want to see what happens at the end of this countdown, by the way. I want to see what happens. Arrow, I saw the lightning strike on YouTube. Wow, yeah, dude. Wow. We'll talk about that when we conclude this kind of segment or this piece. I want to just keep this succinct. Because we've already assessed that there are things that are missing, such as the interactions on YouTube Live. You can't trigger events and things on stream. You can using Streamlabs and Botrix and whatnot, but just through the actual website, you've got to go and interact with another API to, and I guess arguably you got to do that with Botrix and whatnot on Kick, and same with Tidy Labs on DLive. So what is it then? Because if you can do that with Streamlabs and arguably with Botrix and everything, you can. Do you know what it is? I feel like it's just the culture is missing. It's not the same vibe in the gym, right? There's no household feel. It's just one big playing field and you just got to jump in there and go for it. Whereas when you get to a platform, you definitely, and it depends on the size of the platform as well, but, and I haven't even used the purple word yet. I haven't mentioned the T word once. I kind of want to ignore that platform. By the way, I'm live there right now. Hello, T word. I think the T word is like, it's so big and it's so moving in the sense that everything's working already. It's almost not worth, okay, here it comes. It's not worth streaming there for a new streamer. My take. I don't think it's worth trying. I don't think it's worth, well, I mean, it's always worth trying, but I think you can hone your skills elsewhere and get something better. Probably live.space would be my take on that. Charlotte, I bought it and he signed it. You bought his book. Right. You bought it. Okay. Oh, by the way, Dr. Disrespect has finished his countdown. So what's this crap? It's a VHS. Okay, I don't want to get dinged here. Okay. This is pretty cool. Why is this his opening spiel, though? It's already 5 hours in. Okay, I just don't want to get dinged by broadcasting too much of his content, but I'll turn it down. And so wait, he's now in a locker room. Can see where Jay Boston got his inspiration from, and the Joker. Oh wait, is this not live? Dude, I might not be live right now. Where's the little red live button? There's no live button here. There used to be a little red live button where you could just hit and go back to the live feed, right? Isn't there a live button? Okay. I can't see a live button. Can I scrub forward? I can scrub forward. Okay. Well, there used to be a little red button there, right? That would go live. Wait, this isn't even live, dude. What the hell? It says it streamed live 5 hours ago? We came here from a live feed, though. What? I'm confused. We literally came here from a live feed. Or is this just him tricking us by putting this red dot? Oh, you fucker. That little red dot there. You've lost my respect, Dr. Disrespect. That's not a live feed. It's a video. Are you kidding me? You suck. But that was on the curated live feed page, wasn't it? Did we get through it from here? We did, didn't we? Didn't we get it from here? That's confusing. Unless the stream just ended. No, it said it ended 5 hours ago. Didn't we get to it from here, though? Let's go back in our history, see how far back this goes. Yeah, we got to it from the live channel. We totally... Yeah, look, right there. Right there. Okay, you fuckers. This is what's wrong with YouTube. This is telling me it literally has... Can you see that? It literally has a banner on the feed that says live. But it's not live. Does that mean none of these are live? Does that mean H3 wasn't even live? No, and that has the live button there. By the way, they're streaming from a moving vehicle. That's my thing. Wow, I'm confused here. I'm confused. Who else is not live then? 1, 2, 3, 4. Dr. Disrespect we know is not live. This is live. Wallace Freerunner. That's the latest gimmick, adding a red live to it so it gets clicks. Fully, Charla. Fully. This is live. Jazz. I've fallen for it many times. Okay, well, I fell for it then. Okay. This is not live, though. Or is this live? Yes, it is. It's got a live button there. What is this? Live truck hanging off of a bridge? Oh, this is what Pertsky put in the chat, in the Discord. Okay, so it's just Dr. Disrespect that says it's live. That's not. Oh no, what's this? Look at this. Check this out.
It's very fat.
Yeah.
You know, she looks like she ain't got any dick recently. That's how she looks.
Well, she sounds like.
Okay, this is cool. See. Okay, let me just pause that there. What we're seeing there is more of, you know, the live community, like panel discussions, people coming in, people chit-chatting. I like that. We don't see that on YouTube. Well, I don't see that very often. Dugsky, they got this guy out of that truck hours ago. Oh, so that's not even live. So that truck thing is not live? Shit, really? So they're just rebroadcasting it as it's and saying it's live? Wow. Is that right? So what is this, a news feed? There's no audio. I'm just going to ask in the chat, is this live? I mean, there's not much. What's FJB? What's FJB? Everyone's putting that in the chat. I just asked, is this live? And all I see is FJB. Oh, is that? Oh, dude, I know what that is. That's fuck Joe Biden, right? Look at the chat. It's seriously. This link wasn't from me. Or someone put a link in the Discord for I think for this. Everyone's just, it's just political. It's just garbage. So what we're seeing here is, I guess, a live feed from a news channel promoting something that happened a few hours back and getting 10,000 viewers. And all it is in the chat is fuck Joe Biden and make America great again. And it's basically a shit show. Add live to all your videos, Ben. And yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I should. Here we go. Here is Dr. Disrespect again. This is bizarre. The reason this is bizarre is because this is coming from what looks like. Now I don't know. Let me check. Is the YouTube live channel? Thank you for the love hearts. Endorsed by YouTube. Is this live channel an actual YouTube live? I guess that's not going to come up very easily, is it? Aero Gamer, Dugsky, the truck was hanging a lot more than that. They're just showing the truck being pulled up. Right. By the way, are you, to get those love hearts cranking like that, are you, whoever's doing it, are you just tapping like da-da-da-da-da-da? Because that's engagement. I really appreciate that. I'm going to tap it too. Tap that heart, boys. 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. Oh, yeah. Smiley face. Celebrations. Engagements coming in on hot here. We're coming in hot with engagements. Next, it's going to say timed out. Your YouTube channel has been restricted for over abuse of the love heart and the 100%. Pudsky, the big Indian media companies are notorious for pretending to stream live events. They hold all the licenses to broadcast everything from the big Western networks. Okay, so tapping, same as TikTok, YouTube has stolen a feature. Right. By the way, Charlotte, did you go and check my TikTok? I don't want to look at it myself. Can you see my TikTok and tell me how many views that my lightning strike video has got? Once something is finished, they just loop it and pretend it's still live. Well, that's what we're seeing here. But what is this? So what I'm asking, or what I'm trying to find out is this channel, and I'll put it in the chat so you guys can go and have a look yourself. Is this channel on YouTube, is that an endorsed or an actual YouTube? Is that YouTube, right? Has YouTube created a channel to feature live content? Because that's what it looks like. And if they are, or if it is, and if that's what they're doing, what the fuck have they done here with Dr. Disrespect pretending it's live? Because it's not live. It's just a VOD disguised as live. Mind you, it says streamed 10 minutes ago. When you click on that though, what the fuck? It says it streamed live 6 hours ago when you click on it. What is going on here? If this is YouTube doing this is all kinds of wrong. This is all kinds of wrong, right? Let's refresh our trousers to make certain that we're not missing anything here. Emoji token, hello emoji. How you doing, man? So if we still see Dr. Disrespect on here, show more. It's gone. They're onto us. They're onto us, folks. Search one. YouTube is the second biggest search engine next to Google itself. There's constantly streamers going live that have built followings. It's not the same platform as Twitch. I didn't want to use the T word, but good to see you search one. But the question I had was, where is the content? Where is the homepage for live content? Why can't you go to youtube.com like I have done here? Why can't you go in here and find live content? Now you might say, you're on live, dude. That's by clicking a tab at the top. What I'm saying is when you go to youtube.com, how come you can't just go, where's the live streams? Why are this? I know YouTube is a video hosting site, but when are they going to catch on that live streaming is a thing, like a good thing? It's me, Redco. Sorry, emoji token. I didn't know it was you, man. I always forget that shit. And then we discovered, we weren't looking at that. Well, we were for a second, but then we discovered Dr. Disrespect, a phony live stream, streamed live 6 hours ago, yet it was on the YouTube live channel, which is this weird channel, youtube.com channels, and then a whole bunch of gobbledygook, which then brings you to this live channel, a curated feed of live streams. And they slid Dr. Disrespect in there, and it said that it had been live 10 minutes ago, but when you clicked on the actual feed, it said it was live 6 hours ago, and it was playing a VOD. Just want to see if there's any others, if there are any other feeds. Live or premiere? Well, no, it said it was a live feed. It's now not there, which is kind of strange. Let's trouser refresh. It's not there now. I clicked on that by mistake. I should have scrolled. That went back to Dr. Disrespect? Oh, that was my back button. So it's gone now, but it was definitely there. Definitely there. Sort of strange though. And I guess the recent live streams, it's just not the main focus. Like I was saying, you'd have to know what streamers you were looking for. There's a live tab on anyone who goes lives page. Yeah. Those red live stickers are bait. That's what, and so I guess what we're doing here, and thanks for swinging by the way, what we're doing here is we're looking at, we're trying to look at YouTube like we look at live platforms. And the reason we're doing that is just to see what are the things that YouTube are missing. What are the features that are not on YouTube that would make people want to come here and broadcast live, just like they are broadcasting live on Kick or on Livespace or on the T Word, whatever, right? So I agree, the live page is dumb. Yeah, it needs to be. It needs to be cleaner and it needs to be more obvious. That this, if what we're seeing is correct, this is the only way to get to live content aside from going to your subscriptions. So no one in my subscriber list is live right now. Otherwise, I'd see a red dot next to their handle. Unless you go to this sort of weird, arbitrary live channel, there's no way of going to youtube.com and finding live stream unless you click this tab, which we didn't, when we went there originally, we clicked that. It only brought up one stream. So right now when I'm signed in, that's because we're signed in. But if we weren't, okay, go back to the sign out. So here we are on Firefox. We're not signed in. Refresh our trousers. So this is just as a viewer going to, hey, I've heard about YouTube. I might go over there and watch some live streams. You go to youtube.com. That's the URL I've got right there. Brings you to the homepage. Okay, where's the live content? Don't see anybody live. Doesn't say live. That guy's playing a Lego guitar. That's pretty sick. Doesn't say anything live. It's just all VODs, all videos, right? Just videos uploaded. But at the top of the bar here, you see these bars. You see one that says live. You go, okay. You hit live. Takes you to these two live channels. Two. Now that's of course me not signed in. If you go back to the Brave browser and you do the exact same thing, I'm signed in here on the Brave browser. You go to youtube.com, which is here. See the live tab there, click it, and it brings you this weird curation of live streams. But how's it mixed? Who chooses it? Where does it come from? And what the hell is it? So then if you go and type in youtube.com, which we did, youtube.com, and then you put a slash and put the word live, it literally takes you to a channel called live, which could be a YouTube thing. We're trying to work that out. We don't know whether it's a YouTube thing or if it just happens to be a channel that someone's created called live. They snuck in there and got the name live when they thought live was going to be big. And they're just creating it with H3H3, Wallace Freerunner, Lo-Fi Girl, Jake Paul. Let's see Jake Paul. Is he live? Or is that a phony one as well? No, he's live. He's live. We won't watch that because sure, he'll dingers. So yeah, that's the question, I guess. In the chat, Paul, g'day. That video of the drummer's 50th birthday was awesome. When they all took turns singing and playing guitars, that was better than the 2003 Froth and Fury Fest. Wow, cool. So you were there at 2023 Froth and Fury. Thanks for swinging by, man. So with that in mind, with what we've discovered in mind, what does YouTube need to do to make this a better live experience for a creator and for someone coming in off the bat to see live content? I haven't touched on mobile device. I kind of want to keep that separate. I just wanted to look at the desktop. What would be a good thing that YouTube could do to get around or to make this better? In my mind, it's quite simple. Merc in the house. Hey, y'all. How you doing over there in the New Zealand land town? Nice to see you. Perdsky, for me, YouTube Live is all about notifications of live channels I'm subbed to, which is good. Okay, so, and that works right now, doesn't it? You get a notification when a channel that you've subbed on YouTube goes live. So that feature arguably is working and works well. Is that enough? Is that enough of an experience to say, gives a minute's live, click the button, off you go to the stream? Or does there need to be a way for you to go, Gives a Minute's live. Okay, open that live feed up. And then from there, I want to go and see other channels that are similar that are also live. So I want to filter through the Just Chatting menu or the IRL menu and come across another Australian streamer that I haven't seen before. Because that's kind of what it does on other platforms, on live dedicated platforms. There's this search and discoverability of live content creators. It seems like YouTube doesn't really do that. They just focus on pre-recorded content. They don't really want you to go down the live rabbit hole. And you said, yep, yeah, okay. Yeah. You want zapping, lightning strike zapping? Jeez. All right, well, I think that's obvious. The other things that I feel like that YouTube could do to help this along the way would be to have some kind of, here I go, some kind of in-app currency, right? We've talked about this before, but I can't believe it's 2024 and they still haven't done it yet. How come there's no YTT, no YouTube token? How come there's no blockchain? How come there's no... The word crypto comes to mind, but I know that YouTube doesn't quite like crypto content. But why are we still stuck on this experience where, you know, like, nothing wrong with the super chats, right? The super chats and the memberships and all that stuff is rad, but we're kind of missing where the world's moving. The world has moved to digital currencies, right? Whether you like them or not, they're already here, right? Bitcoin, what's it up? 62,000. It's pumping right now. People are heavily involved, invested, and engaged in crypto. How come YouTube hasn't even tapped that? Like, they could have a testnet running by now where we could be, I'm accumulating YouTube tokens by watching Dr. Disrespect, and I'm going to donate them to a small YouTube streamer. Like this concept of earning a token, donating a token, and then as the creator staking a token or stashing it and accumulating more, it goes back to the golden era of DLive. And you've heard me rant and rave about that for so many times. I won't do it now. But that kind of concept was what really brought DLive together as a place, right? It was like, oh, we're building something. We're all working towards this blockchain that's going to be the backbone of this platform. And you could say, well, Google doesn't need that. It's got billions and billions and billions of investors' dollars, right? It's got the Google. It doesn't need it. Then give it to the creator. If Google doesn't need it, the creator definitely needs it. So how about some like look back and some, you know, pat on the shoulder to the creator by giving them what they're obviously asking for? Because these platforms, and Twitch has their Twitch bits, and Kick's supposed to have Kicks coming soon, and you know, there's different ways to help support creators. YouTube just seems to be stuck in it's just super chats and memberships, and that's it, and AdSense. And I feel like it's 2024. There needs to be a move, right? It's got to. I said it would happen by now. I think I quoted someone. Clip this and quote me back. By the way, they got clips on YouTube now. That's a new thing. Somebody, you know, we should check that too. I think I did say 2024 they'd be a YouTube token by now in testnet. It's not here, so I guess I lost that bet. Let's have a look at that clipping feature. So if we go over to the YouTube machine skins and we go down to a live stream, live now. Okay, let's try to clip, you know what? Let's try to clip my own. Wait a second. Can I search on this live channel for Gives a Minute? There are different front ends for YouTube. We have Odyssey. Yeah, Odyssey's a bit clunky. I use it, but it's a bit clunky. It's a good idea though, a front end, for sure, for sure. Can we search this channel? Why can't I? See, this isn't a channel because look, oh shit, I'm not even on the right. Sorry, dudes. I was looking at it, but I wasn't there with you guys. If you go to this isn't a channel, is it? It's not a channel because with a channel such as the H3 podcast, have I mentioned it before? It's quite rad. When you go to the channel, you get to their page. Whereas when you go to the live channel, what if you put at live after the channel and take out the gobbledygook? Channel at live. It doesn't do that. Okay, so you can't. So it's not a. So that tells me if you go youtube.com/live, This tells me this is not a channel. This is not a channel. If it were a channel, it would go to something like this, where you could see the channel header, the what it's all about, you know, and there they are live. So that's what a channel looks like. By the way, let's get rid of him. He's not live. Dr. Disrespect. So that means that this live curation is a YouTube curated stepping off point. It's not a channel. It's a stepping off point. If it were a channel, we could click and find out the about when it was created. You know what we can do? We can try to do this now by going to Social Blade. Go to Social Blade and let's search up YouTube. I haven't got it plugged in here at the moment. Let's make this larger. We'll go to YouTube. We'll search for YouTube username live. Interesting. Interesting. It tells us it is a channel. Interesting. This is weird, dudes. Look, it's an actual channel created in 2015. It's got 0 videos. It's got 16 million subscribers. How do you subscribe YouTube Live? How do you subscribe to that? How do you even subscribe to that? There's not even a place to go. What the fuck? What am I missing here? What am I missing? This channel says it's got 16 million subscribers. Can you go to YouTube/games? I can try that. Do you mean from, let's go from the homepage. Let's keep this open. youtube.com.au, .com. You're saying put a /games. Okay, I'll try that, Redco. /games. Don't play games with me, man. No, it doesn't work. But you just went YT. YT.com/games? Is that what it is? YT.com? That's TY. YT. No, it doesn't work, dude. Or I'll type it exactly how you've got it. YT /games. No, that's not working either. Go back to YouTube. YouTube. I was going to say I need glasses, but I'm wearing them. So there's, oh, it goes to my YouTube channel. Oh, defaulted to my YouTube channel. Go back here to the home tab. /gaming. You said, okay, let's try /gaming. /gaming. Okay. Okay, so this is another, okay. The difference here, that's good. I'm glad you suggested this, dude. This difference here is this says top live games auto-generated by YouTube. Recommended based on your subscriptions and history. And then shorts. Trending videos, not trending games. Okay, well in that case, how come this doesn't say, when we refresh this live, this is obviously a YouTube thing, right? But when we, how come it doesn't say recent, like, how come it doesn't have the same menu, like create, like this here, top live games auto-generated by YouTube? And how do you sub to this? If on LiveSpace, on Social Blade, you can sub to, apparently 16 million people have subbed to live. What about gaming? Gaming. 95 million subscribers. Created December 15. A little bit later, it was created. So the live channel went live first on YouTube, and then this was created. Yet there's still no way to sub to it. Top live games, view all. How do you sub that? How do you sub to that channel? How has people done that? Now that's looking more like a live platform there, isn't it? Is there, in this gaming menu, is there just chatting and hot tubs? Are there hot tubs? Oh, I was going to search. That'll search YouTube in general though, won't it? Is there hot tub streams? Hot doesn't come up. Oh, I clicked on a... Oh, I clicked on a game and it came to a channel. Okay. Wait, what's home? What the hell? So now I'm in a category called Tekken 8, and you can sort by region? Pertsky, wow, when I go to the live tab on Android, it's all my subs that are live. Yeah. That's what it should be, right? That's what it should be, Pertsky. Because what you're saying is when you, and I can do it by creating a new tab skis here, but when you go to, it's followed by random bullshit, right? When you, so like if I chose podcasts here from my sub list, it would, I'm not subbed to H3. What? How come? H3. Let me just sub. I thought I was subbed here. I thought I was subbed there. Okay, I'm subbed there. So there you see it there, H3 podcast. I'll refresh that trouser. Now if I go, let's get rid of that out of the search. Trouser refresh, or just go to youtube.com. Now if I change the tab here to live, it should default to the only thing that's live, which is, as you can see, the H3 podcast. It didn't. It put up a whole bunch of shit plus the H3 podcast. Okay. I was wrong. That doesn't work like I thought it would. I thought out of my subscriptions it would show me like it did with you, those who are alive. But it hasn't. It's just gone to a whole bunch of randoms in front of my only subscribe. Huh. So there's obviously some problems here, right? The 2-bit podcast. These guys look kind of cool.
Sorry, Tommy. I have been corrected by Cooper. I shouldn't have said GAE or gay. I should have been saying piss drinkers. The piss drinker regime.
Pertsky, I'm not subbed to H3, and I also see it at the top. They're pushing it out hard. Right. Okay. I've never watched it before. I mean, I'm a huge fan, and I do watch the H3 podcast. I don't often watch it live because it's usually this time of the day, right? And I'm not normally at work or surfing, but I'm a huge fan. So for that to be, now it's not even there. Fuck me. It's not even there now. Is it still live? Yeah, they're still live. It's not even there when I click it. But yet this truck hanging off a bridge that happened hours ago is still live. What the? And this channel twice live. What the fuck? And I've even got it in the search bar. Let's get rid of it in the search bar. Trouser refresh. Choose live. Maybe they just ended their live feed. Yeah, it looks like they're not live. They must have finished. Yeah, streamed 1 minute ago. Okay, so it just went offline. Okay, that's... Oh, shit, I clicked it by accident. That's unfortunate timing. I guess what we've established here is pretty clear-cut, right? That there is a gaping hole for YouTube to sort of fix. And, I mean, I don't think that they will do anything. I mean, then they're certainly not listening to me. Why would they? And I'm not suggesting that they should, but there is definitely an opening for live content to be more well presented, more easily searched, and separated, right? It needs to be separated from the video uploads. Right now, it's all just jammed in there. In fact, when you go to live and it stops giving you a curated feed of sorts, it just bumps down into random videos. But it should go random live streams, right? It should keep it... What I'm getting at is there needs to be more of a focus on live. All right, so look, at this point, shall we just say, nicely done. You've assessed the situation and it sucks. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. I'm still going to live stream here. I'm still going to do my live streams elsewhere, and I'm still going to promote wherever I am. Like here, I'm promoting the YouTube stream, whereas on Kick, I'd go back to YouTube and tell you to go to kick.com, bring you all over there. until YouTube makes big changes or until things do get fixed here, it's not going to make any difference to me. Do you want to have a quick discussion about the video, about the lightning strike video, or should we just leave it? I still haven't heard back from Charlotte. Charlotte, did you check my TikTok and tell me how many views that video's got? Can someone go to Gives a Minute on TikTok and just tell me how many? I was told that when you upload a video to TikTok, you should sign out of the app and not touch it for about 24 hours, and apparently it's better for the algo. Paul, I've seen live streams on a loop. How you doing, Paul? Live streamed on a loop. Okay. What do you mean on a loop? Like it just continues past the 12-hour mark? Persky, when did you feel normal again? Good question. The next morning I sort of felt normal until I started thinking about it. And it was on the afternoon when we talked about it on stream when I actually sort of got the goosebumps again. But yeah, in terms of that night, I was not myself. Certainly, you know, don't want to use the pun, but I was buzzed, I was charged, I was electrified, I was wired in, right? I was wired up. Yeah, when I had mine, it was the next day until I returned to normal. It's something I've never ever felt that before. I mean, Charlotte Rose, I shared it, liked it, tagged it, and reposted. Thank you, Charlotte. What number is it up to? Can you not see the number of views that it's got on there? But thank you for all those things. I was very nervous. Me too, Perdsky. Yeah, me too. I was I've seen and been around loud music and noise, and I know what loud is, but I've never had anything even close to what that was. Emoji, do you plan on live streaming on TikTok? I wouldn't mind doing that, but you need to have 1,000 followers before you can live stream on TikTok. But I mean, if I ever achieve 1,000 followers, I'll certainly do a live feed there for sure. Can someone just check that video though? Because I don't want to do it on my phone. I would have thought someone was shooting at me. Yeah, Charlotte, it was like a shotgun. Charlotte, can you do me a favor? Can you just check that video and see how many views it's got on TikTok? Can you do that for me? I know you've shared it and I know you've liked it and tagged it and reposted it. Appreciate it. Can you just check? Because I don't want to look at it. I want to do what Claudia told me and not touch TikTok for at least 24 hours. I'm not on TikTok, Pertsky. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I messed around on there for a while with some flat earth stuff just to get some reactions and got a few sort of reasonably large views, like a couple of thousand and this and that. But I feel like this video could go virality. By the way, let's have a look at it on YouTube while we wait. If we go to youtube.com, I can't see how many views. Oh, you don't see that. Okay, thank you, Charlotte. Thank you for, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. If we search YouTube for lightning strike, does mine come up? But it has 2 likes. Okay, thank you. So that's not many views. Okay. So mine isn't coming up. It says 14 views. Okay, thank you. On TikTok. Okay, so not very viral. Okay, I was wrong. Well, I'll leave it overnight. I thought this might come up here. It's not coming up here either. Okay. Unfortunate, it's not there at all. What if I type lightning strike? Not that you'd type this, but just out of searchability, gives. Still not coming up. A minute. I spelled gives a minute wrong. Now you got 3 likes. Thank you, man. It's not coming up at all. Is my video taken down or something? Lightning strike gives a minute. I literally put... The hell? I mean, if I type searching, surfing, right, comes up with all my surfing videos. Why is lightning? Am I spelling it wrong? Light. It's got an N-I-N-G. Lightning. Okay, there it is. Interesting. That I must have spelled lightning wrong. Search by 24. No. Struck by lightning ? Came from out of nowhere. Almost died. Gone emotional. Gone sexual. What if I type lightning strike ? I guess it needs to propagate. It might not propagate. That's the trouble. Yeah. Struck by lightning. Lightning strike Australia might bring it up. What's this? Lightning. Oh, I don't want it. It's from Fox Weather. Did we miss it? I reckon they're going to ding me for this. Wow, epic. That was huge. That was massive. How's the excitement? Yeah, interesting. So yeah, I mean, I think we've talked about enough. We've talked about the lightning. I talked about the lightning strike on my kick stream yesterday. But yeah, I did post it to YouTube, and we'll see what happens. Probably nothing. But I feel like I got as close as I've been to dying 2 nights ago. That's definitely the closest I've come, and walked away. Pretty lucky. Pretty lucky. There's always a screaming Karen about. Yeah, Persky. Yeah, fully. All right, let's get out of here. Hey, by the way, speaking of strikes and likes and gives, if you haven't already liked this live stream, do me a solid flavor and like the stream. That'll help, I guess. I don't know how much it'll help, but it might do something. While we've got content that could potentially go viral, if you like my other content, it'll all rise, right? That's the idea. Thanks for being here. Gonna chill out a little while, come back on. This glass is filthy. Can you see how dirty that is? Crikey. Gonna do a little stream later on Kick, hang out for a while. I gotta get this. All right, I gotta go, folks. Hello, Bob. Yeah, what's cracking? Yeah, I've got that extra kilo for you. No. I'll package it up.